Maybe you have big feet like me, or just don't like the feel of sheets and blankets pressing down on your feet. I'm going to show you a simple way to make a blanket cradle for a few dollars that works better than any I've seen. Today on Handy Hacks. The bed I have here is a split king that the head and the feet raise up and adjust to different heights. There are a lot of different beds, but as far as needing a blanket cradle, maybe it's because I have big feet, but that comforter weighs down on my feet, makes it a little hard to sleep, and sometimes it wakes me up at night. So I started looking online and I found a number of different options on Amazon, different kinds of rods and devices, even some foam pads. You can go out and look at those to see if those might work for you. And because I'm someone who likes to tinker and had some extra PVC pipe and fittings around, I made my own blanket cradle, and I'll show you how that works. Put it under the mattress. And at night, when you're ready to go to sleep, you just throw your comforter over the top of that. Bada boom, bada beam. Problem I have is, okay, my wife doesn't like the bed to look like that when it's made, and you have a problem with where to store it. I began to think about other options. Could I find something that might telescope up and down, because I didn't want to have something sticking up after the bed was made, and I didn't want to have to stash one more thing somewhere in our bedroom. My first thought was, what telescopes up and down? And I began to think about the luggage that I have. I got some roller bag luggage that has those arms that can go up and go down. And I figured I could just buy one of those at a secondhand store for a couple of bucks, rip it apart, get down to the frame, and then I could use that frame. Well, my wife found something even better than that at a secondhand store. She found this luggage carrier, brand new, never been used, $4. Pretty easy to put this in this bed with this configuration, because I have this rod right here that keeps the mattress in place. All I have to do is slip that in there, and I don't even have to put any kind of a zip tie or retain it in any way. It works just like that. In this case, it does stick up a little bit when the bed is made, but as you can see, I have a couple different settings there, and that one right there would probably be for Shaquille O'Neal. But that one would work fine for me. Keeps the comforter up off my feet just fine. But I've got to figure out a better way, because I don't want that sticking up above the mattress. The simplest way was to just put it down on the ground like that. And I'll attach you can tie that, or me, I use zip ties, attach a zip tie to that. Put it up in the upper position. Works great. In the morning when I make my bed, all I have to do is put that out of the way, and I'm good to go. One of the nice things about this particular carrier is that this base comes off. There's just a little metal rod right in here, and I've tapped that out, removed this, and then it allows me to attach this in a different way to some of the other beds that we have in our house. This is a second example of a bed that we have in our home. In this case, this one has a set of drawers underneath, so it's going to pose a little bit of a challenge as far as how this might work. Again, I've got the base piece off, but in some ways you might want to put that base, leave that base on, and then it may help you to adapt this. But in this case, just stick this one right here. You don't have to use any zip ties or any way to hold this in. The downside is, because of the drawers under here, you can't go all the way down with this, so it does stick up a little bit, but you still have the ability to raise it up and get yourself a nice foot cradle there. Could almost work without even raising it up. So this one's a little bit less ideal, but again, adapted because of these drawers underneath. Here's another example of a bed in our house and how this might work. This one's really simple. Because of the frame right here, just set this down on the ground, throw a couple zip ties in there, and there you have it. Get up in the morning, put it down out of the way. Well, I hope you found this handy hack helpful. Maybe to save you a couple of dollars and help you get a good night's sleep. Stay tuned for more handy hacks on this channel. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see.